concludes our tour of Camp Miskatonic. Pretty cool place, right? Go ahead and take your seats. We're going to do our last little leg arena of orientation. Then we're going to head straight on down to the opening day barbecue. Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Mr. Schubert, I have a question.
Hey, you can call me Tony, buddy. What's your question?
Why are there so many signs around the lake? I thought maybe we would be swimming or stuff.
That is a radical question, Tab.
It's Judd.
Well, all right, Tab. Well, we're going to work on some penmanship and arts and crafts later today. Cool, bro? Cool. Anyways, about the swimming. There's going to be some swimming, some. There's a designated swimming area to the right of us, and then there's no other ones. That's it. Rest of the lake's closed off for safety issues.
What kind of safety issues?
That's a great question, Tyler. Camp Miskatonic's home to some freaky, deaky wildlife and residents, and for that reason, we gotta keep you dudettes and duderinos safe while you're here. Now, introduce that little thing called safety. Let me introduce you to a little thing of our safety counselors, Katie and Yog Sothoth, the Beyond One and the Eater of Souls. Let's give them a round of applause. Come on, guys.
Greetings, my children. I am Yog Sothoth, the beholder of knowledge and devourer of souls, an ancient god waiting only for the rise of the great Lord Cthulhu before I rend this reality into pieces so that my brethren may feast upon it for all eternity.
And I'm Katie. Welcome to Camp Miskatonic, guys. You're almost done with orientation. Yay! That's the spirit. Young, let's tell them a little bit about ourselves. You want to go first?
Certainly, my most devoted Catherine. I was born in a time before time, in a realm of darkness far beyond this aberrant light of this universe's many suns. My home was built upon the bones of mine enemies, and I devoured the souls of my chosen followers, so that my realm of filth and decay could grow.
And I'm from Florida. Crazy, right? It's like we're from the same place.
You are amusing, Catherine. It is why I have not devoured your soul yet.
Yog, you old so-and-so, you always say that. Now, when I'm not a camp counselor, I work with my parents at their veterinary clinic, and I'm currently attending Miss Q studying veterinary science. What does your family do, Yog?
I have no progenitors, for I was born of the darkness and the fear mortals feel of death. My only brother slumbers beneath the ocean, waiting for his followers to gather strength enough so that he may reign supreme and overthrow this world and upheave all religion. For millennia has he slept, the time of his true power growing ever nearer as the world descends into madness.
Your brother seems like a bit of a sleepyhead, huh? Just like my little brother, except he's just a little freshman in high school. Twinsies again, Yog. Okay, everybody. Ready to get started with our safety orientation?
extinction of the scourge that is humanity.
Okay, I'm gonna need a volunteer to come on up here and help Yoggin me. Do I have any volunteers? Come on, anybody? Teb, how about you?
Dead.
Thanks for volunteering, Teb. Come on up. Now, when I point to you, just turn the page. Got it? Perfect. So, rule number 1. Always stay on the designated paths. I want you guys to feel like you can explore. There are a couple paths out there that are a little treacherous. So, we've selected the safest ones and marked them with the big ol' smiley face.
The paths marked with the sign of the king in yellow, of those leading to the wellspring of hate. A fount of water as black as the heart of a dwarf star, that if merely tasted by a mortal, would rend their mind to pieces in mere moments, leaving nothing but a sad, quivering husk of a child weeping upon the ground.
Also, there are a lot of stick tights out there. Let me tell you, my socks got covered. So, let's just all agree that's best to stay on the paths marked with the smiles. Deal?
Counselor Katie, why does staring at the big yellow smiley face make me hear voices of unspeakable horrors in my head?
Oh, that? It's because that's the name of the king in yellow. They say that if you stare at it for too long, that it can drive weak men to madness. So, let's move it right along. Rule number 2. Always stay with your buddy.
Here at this secluded camp, trapped within the confines of the domain of Yog-Sothoth, it is dangerous to travel alone. This buddy system works feebly and pathetically to curb losses of such foolish mortals as yourselves.
Tony was supposed to pair everybody up when you first arrived. Does everybody have their partner? Awesome. Always know where your buddy is. It's easy to get lost in these woods, and having an extra set of eyes with you to make sure you're on the smiley path is a big plus.
Not only could you become lost within the winding labyrinthian trails of the woods, but if you were to be injured, there would be none to aid you. This assistance of a buddy could spare you from a fate far worse than death.
Also, there are a lot of animals out there. There's deer, badgers, lions, possums.
Shaggoths, night gods, shamblers, Migo.
Squirrels, bears, and a couple of skunks, probably. That's why you always need a buddy. Oh, yes, you in the second row? I can't read your name tag.
I'm Sarah. So what happens if we do wind up alone?
Awesome question, Sarah. Yog, would you like to take this one?
As it was written by the mad prophet Abdul-Hazared in the Necronomicon, any who should wander alone in the domain of the great and terrifying Yog-Sothoth shall be rent clean of their skin, and their souls be taken into his great gullet to be feasted upon for all eternity.
Does that answer your question, sweetie? Awesome. All right, now let's move on to a couple of do's and don'ts of Camp Miskatonic. First is a list of places that you should never go alone. The bathhouse, the restroom, the mess hall, the art cabin, and the kitchen.
The boys' cabins, the girls' cabins, the counselors' cabins, the maintenance shed, the sports equipment shed.
The woods to the east of the lake, the woods to the west of the lake, near the woods, in the woods, near the lake, in the lake.
Inside, outside, day or night.
Now, here's a list of places that you can go alone. Pretty funny joke, right? But it's accurate. Don't go anywhere alone. Anywhere. Any questions so far?
Why did our parents send us here?
To learn about nature and to do some fun art projects instead of spending your summer staring at your phone.
Also to serve as a potential sacrifice to stave off my destruction of your pitiful world.
And to have a great time with great friends. Now, for the last rule. You must absolutely have fun. Now, ifs, ands, or buts about it, guys, you are required to have fun. Woohoo!
Counselor Katie, how are we supposed to have fun with and all this other weird stuff?
Well, Tyler, it's because of all the other weird stuff that we have to have fun. You see, Yog-Sotha, ever shall he live and devour, is a little bit of a picky eater.
Catherine the Devout is correct. I prefer the taste of a mature and sorrowful adult soul than that of the soft, mostly happy child soul. Years and years of sadness, anger, and deep, deep anguish ferment and fester within a human soul, turning it into a delectable treat for me and my kin.
But happiness and excitement make your soul taste overly sweet and a little dry, like Diet Sprite. So be Diet Sprite, guys.
And while I wish to eventually devour all of existence in a grand feast that will last the lifetime of 10,000 suns, I do not wish to ruin my palate with your disgusting, youthful, and vibrant souls. So I, Yog-Sotha, the beholder of knowledge and devourer of all eternity, order you sad, pathetic, and weak children to have fun.
You heard it from the Dark Prince himself, guys. We are gonna have tons of fun this week, or else we're all gonna get eaten. Ted, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Here's a Snickers bar.
I also appreciate your willingness to stand and bear witness to me before these unfortunate souls. When the great Lord Cthulhu rises from his slumber, I shall make you a grand priest of the highest order. Take this. When the great Lord Cthulhu rises from his slumber, this stone shall call you to his presence. You shall be known as Temathiah, grand ruler of the great eastern fields of pestilence.
Well, guys, that about wraps it up. Does everyone remember all 3 rules?
I'm so scared right now, I can't even remember my name.
Well, Sarah, the rules are easy to remember. Stay on the designated path, always know where your buddy is, and don't go anywhere alone ever. Got it? Got it? Yog, is there anything else you'd like to add?
As it was written by the mad prophet Abdul-Hazzarded, any who should approach the great and terrifying Yog-Sotha with their question shall be gifted an answer. But a sacrifice must be made.